if you could just kind of give our audience a little overview of what the Cove is about.
Okay, the Cove tells the story of Rico Berry's an activist that has been trying to save the dolphins for a long time. He used to train Flipper in the TV show,
Hmm.
and when he found out how much they suffered in captivity, he decided to start freeing them, and he found out about this cove and in Taiji, Japan, where they were being slaughtered. So he sort of set up this whole undercover operation to try to expose that to the world because nobody knew. So that's how we ended up with this beautiful film that inspired us so much to keep going and try to save them.
Great, great. And you guys have been doing a lot of stuff with the internet and with different viral campaigns to help get the word out about the film and the underlying message. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I've been involved in this sort of directing this PSA that we put together,
Hmm.
shooting across the country, all these different friends, celebrities, I guess, actors, activists, people who really care about this cause, and about these animals. And so it's been a blast just getting that out, and we hope to show it to everybody very, very soon.
Great. And what have you found kind of as far as working with different activists and different celebrities and stuff like that? What do you think the appeal is of the Dolphins and this sort of, I guess, this campaign and this particular?
Right. Well, I think personally, I've always loved dolphins. They've always been sort of favorite animals of mine, and they're incredibly intelligent and can experience pain very much the same way we do. And I think that appeals to all of this range of what ties together all this bunch of people, such talent, amazing array of talent, is I think that sense that we're one with nature and that it's one little blue dot, as Carl Sagan used to say, in the space, and we got to take care of each other, and take care of these beautiful animals. And these are all people with beautiful hearts. There's really people who really care about it and are doing it just because they want to save them.
Great. What have you guys seen any success, any changes that have been happening since you've kind of been getting the word out and since the film has come out?
Yeah, I think that some has definitely had some influence. I think it disrupted the killing at some point, and it started again. And also, they do it in different seasons, and I think one is coming up. So I think we are trying to launch the film. Fisher, the producer, and everybody's trying to launch
Hmm.
it in Japan, and now pretty soon in June to try to get the word out and stop this from happening ever again. And that's part of our effort here with the PSA and everything else that we'll be doing.
So, in addition to the PSA, is there anything else, any other sort of outreach or that you'll be using with the web or with like text messages or anything like that to kind of get
Yeah,
the word out?
well, fortunately, we have, we're working, Fonda, they're seen from Take Part, is working with Take Part and Participant, who are sort of release the film, and they'll be doing a lot of different outreach. The one that I'll be involved in is I'm also writing and helping draw with a Japanese artist a manga, a comic book that will be published in Japan and hopefully here. So that's the next step, at least for me. But hopefully we'll keep reaching out in many different ways.
Great. And as far as how were you able to get the people with the PSA? How did you choose, what participants to get involved, or did they reach out to the film, or how did that work?
Well, really, it had to do with friends of the whole group, mainly Fisher Stevens, the producer.
Hmm.
He had been working with people. He had done several screenings. He knew um, who really was passionate about this. So it was fairly easy to get them to do it because they really care about it. It's not like a front. The harder part was the scheduling and just traveling and trying to get everybody. But it was a lot of fun, and I feel very fortunate to have been a part of it.
What do you hope comes from the PSA and from the whole kind of campaign? What do you hope people walk away
Well,
with?
I think that that's something that's very important. It's just monumental important. Is to help people understand how much their involvement can make a difference, because this really is about exposing it, and have people participate. Because the more people know, the more political pressure we can put on the leaders, who actually make these decisions. So if you go to takepart.com/the cove, we've listed different ways in which people can get involved. So basically, the PSA will lead to this link that I hope you all visit and be more specific about the steps that we can take to make a difference.
Wonderful. Well, we wish you luck and thank you for all the work that you're doing and for helping get this message across.